Don't mind me sitting here in quarantine. Well, um, not sad, but disappointed. Due to current events, or the state of the world right now, uh, I'm, I'm unable to watch new movies, which makes me sad. And I feel it's not being selfish because that's that's on a personal level. But as far as um, everybody, well, individuals feeling a little uneasy because they don't want to lose their loved ones in untimely fashion. Um, and of course, there's a lot of unknowns with this particular virus right now. Um, you know, it, I'm not an expert in. That's my dog getting on my bed. She just can't be alone. I'm glad I have her though. Um, there is a lot of I don't even know what to say. I'm just not an expert on these type of things. So I'm gonna do what's given me joy for the last. I think I've been doing this for 2 months now. I'm gonna continue to do what's given me joy for the last 2 months, which is post these videos of what I'm watching. Um, but I want to make it clear I'm definitely not in denial about uh, the possibility or the possibilities, well, the events that could occur. I'm not in denial about that. Fully aware that I'm lucky enough to have a job that's not that hasn't been fully affected by the virus, meaning I'm still working right now, which of course is good. I can continue to uh, get a paycheck and at um, the very least, make my mortgage payment. And on top of that, well, yeah, at the very least, I'll be able to make my mortgage payment, but I won't have any. I won't even have any toilet paper or water, bottled water, even though I have tap water. But anyway, um, it's good. It's good to have a little bit of a distraction from it. So this upload is about Breaking Bad season 2, episode 8. I think it's titled "Better Call Saul." Now, it's such a weird thing. I don't know if they got that from somewhere else, or I don't know if everybody gets it from that. I'm in the dark about that. They have such a rich uh, pool to gather characters from. It seems like they're just. It seems like the characters are just interesting enough to be unique, but they're slightly they're, they're like missing some. Like I think I've made this analogy before. If you're cooking and you go to taste your base or your broth or the sauce, whatever, and it's like it's missing. It's just missing a little something. It's just missing that little dash of salt. I think the majority of these characters are missing that dash of salt, which does not mean that they're bad. It just means they're missing something. But this lawyer character, well, actually, he rounded himself out. He is, he is, man, how do I describe this character? Unapologetic, but very candid. I can say that, which is a good thing. I wish more people were like that. But anyway, in this episode, it starts out. I forget the actor's name, but it starts out with a younger actor, or young in appearance, setting up one of Pinkman's, I guess, employees. But I know this actor from Road Trip. He's the guy who went to the all black fraternity and got his first had his first encounter of an adult wrestling. That was a funny movie. Um, but yeah, fits the role. Um, oh man, it was so much that happened in this episode. Pinkman, the brother-in-law makes an appearance. Mr. White runs a screen, a masterful screen at that. In order, this is at the end of the episode. In order to steer the situation in a more favorable direction. Oh my God. Hate to use his name like that. What else? Uh, the wife. They did a little interesting thing there. They wanted to keep the wife uh in the picture, but they didn't want to include her in the story, which I think means something interesting is definitely coming down the pipeline. As far as that character is concerned, which I'm hoping it's not what I think it is. But you know what? Since I have all this extra time, I will be uploading another review of episode 9. Why not? Plenty of time in the day. Plenty of time. Did a little workout. I'm not gonna tell you what the workout was. It's like, sorry if I'm putting a little bit too much of life into this one, but just considering, taking into consideration the times that we're living through, which is basically we're living through history right now. Might as well. Um, a great episode to start off my quarantine. Yeah, I mean, of course, Junior didn't make an appearance in this episode, which I'm not thrown aback by. I'm just thinking about all the characters inside this series, and I like the fact that they continue to. Oh well, they hinted at something when they decided to kidnap the lawyer, Mr. White and Pinkman. Yeah, they wind up going that far. Um, they hinted at his connection towards possibly a bigger stream of revenue for the two partners. Oh yeah, and Pinkman is banging his landlady, which she's actually a little hot tamale. She actually looks pretty good. Um, the actress, her character is yeah. Well, I haven't seen this character hasn't exactly reached her full potential. Damn, it makes it seem like I'm always down into female characters. It seems like I might have some type of issue with women, huh? No, I just don't think the characters reached their full potential yet. I mean, honestly, I've come to understand Mrs. White's um, uh, point of view uh, as far as that character is concerned. She's all right now. Um, I guess if I'm doing this, I might as well say who's my favorite character so far. I don't have one. Um, I enjoy the story overall, and I enjoy all of the names. Better Call Saul, Sticky Pete, Pinkman, of course, Mr. White. That's classic. Walter White. That's a classic name. Really a classic name. Um, yeah, I don't think I said too much about this episode. So it follows White and Pinkman as they're basically trying not to get found out by the DEA. One of their guys gets caught. They wind up finding the perfect lawyer, basically, who's hint and they hint in one scene that the lawyer may be able to connect them to um, a larger revenue source. Then at the end, the lawyer winds up finding Mr. White. My head is blown. I'm just like I have to watch the next episode to figure out what's going to happen. And of course, like I said earlier, they left the wife in the background, but she's still there. That's the thing about it. So I'm interested to see where her story continues to go. Um, Pinkman is Pinkman. I guess they're still showing that they're not really cut out for this type of work, because the logical thing would have been just to eliminate his employee Badger, but they decide to keep him alive, and they wind up spending basically half of what they make. So if you're anywhere decent as far as masks concerned, I think every time they make a amount of money, they wind up losing half or all of it, just through, I guess, what do you call that in the business world? Oh man, I'm not 100%. I know the name of that. Like hiccups, I guess, or unexpected. I don't know, something unexpected. I'm not that good with business terms. I should know more. But yeah, that's it for this upload. I'll be uploading another video shortly. Till then.